What's up, everybody? This is Brodie with Will's Music House. Today, we're going to run down the land with Westside Low. Make sure you go check below for all of our links. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Run Down the Land page on Instagram. Keep up to date with us. Also, go join our Discord community. We're always posting new content, the early content in there. So just stay up to date with us, what we got going on. Again, I'm Brodie. This is Run Down the Land. And let's get right into it.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Low?
What's
so
good?
Today, we're at the 1-year anniversary for your last projects. We had Comfort Zone and Generational.
Yeah.
I was a little curious. What was your mindset to drop a double project?
Two-pack.
Two-pack.
Yeah, it was like a 2 EP concept that I had. Comfort Zone was a project. It was a slower. It was like my first, R&B project. It was kind of an experiment that I worked on. I actually went to Nashville in 2022 and worked on that project. So I sat on that for almost 2 years before I even did some. I was originally going to use those records as demos that I wanted to sell to other artists and things like that. But I just grew more confident with myself and needed to know that that was my direction. And Generational, to me, it wasn't the next album, but it was like, if I'm going here, it was just kind of like a 14-song, 7 rap, 7 slow concept that I wanted to do. A 2 small EP concept that kind of felt like a body. So, that was just kind of where I wanted to go with that,
So creatively, you thought it was just good to separate those two, keep the two different sounds together?
Yeah. I mean, but putting them out at the same time because I didn't want, you're either going to drop one here and then drop the other. But like, I was kind of working on all of those songs at the same time. And it was like, like, let's just keep it together. Let's just go, and I never dropped 2 projects like in a span like that. So to me, it was just like, let me try to do something different without dropping, like my next full length, and that's what I felt was good for me at the time.
Felt like it was easy to keep it shorter, sweet, have 2 different projects, 2 different concepts.
Right.
And you touched on being in Nashville when you were recording this project.
Yeah.
What was it like getting out of, the Cleveland area and going somewhere else to kind of shoot a project and record it and do the full 9?
It was just an amazing experience because I didn't go to Nashville with the intention of even making that project. I was going there to master TLC, and I have a real good friend that lives down there, and it just while we was there, I was there for 5 days, and we just caught a vibe. Like we literally made like no lie, like 25 records over like a 4-day span. And Comfort Zone was made all there. Like it was just that's what we can. I was like, man, who knew I can catch this vibe? And then that's how that shit all happened. And it kicked off like that.
It makes sense because listening to the 2 different projects, you can see how sonically it flows together.
Yeah.
So you saying that you recorded, Comfort Zone in one session, all like that, all the tracks, it makes sense. It feels like it goes together.
Exactly. Yeah. It was all like literally like just it was crazy. Just it was literally. I mean, the sessions were even crazy. Like I was there, you just left to get food, drinks, and then I came right back.
You were just locked in.
Just locked in.
That was you and Will Y.
Literally. And my homegirl Bermuda. They both co-produced Comfort Zone.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, like some of those songs were made as early as 7 a.m. and as late, maybe midnight going into like 3 a.m. Like that's how Comfort Zone was made. It was one of those lock-ins. So, and that was the first time I was ever to lock in with a project.
Nice. Now, in the difference of recording a project with maybe a bunch of different producers, what's it like to you to be able to work with the same people for a full project like that? We talk about it all the time on the podcast, so we always like to, hear about everybody's different viewpoints when it comes to something like that.
It's just chemistry based for me. A lot of my production is all in-house. Everybody who's ever produced for me, like, those are like my friends, so they've always produced on my projects and had, work with me, but to lock in with 2 of them, like at a rate where it was like, it's just us 3, and they all know each other too. That's the thing too.
So it just flows together.
Yeah, it's just this chemistry, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, they co-produce. They were already having a ton of beats that they were working on and tons of things that they were doing. And it was like, I mean, shit. It was
just easy to come together.
Yeah, it was just easy.
Now, your last single that you dropped in 2024 was Good Vibrations with Corey Grant.
Yeah.
What's it like to work with someone outside of your personal camp that you're always working with? What does it mean to you to, reach out and work with other artists, other producers, and what does that mean to you?
I think it's me getting out of that space and trying to work with new, because I'm just now getting there where I want to. You know, like I want to work with outside of home base and things like that. But Corey Grand, like that actually kind of just happened off the strength. He has a real dope series where he does his segments on Mondays, where he collabs with different artists, brands, and stuff like that. Once he reached the 100th Monday, he just had like he just put out a beat, and he was just like, you know, the best freestyle, whatever, get a beat pack. And I was like, shit, I've been with somebody I wanted to work with for a while. And I'm like, shit, let me just, and I don't do challenges, none of that. You know, I don't do no challenge. And I was like, you know what, let me tap in. It wasn't something that had to be posted. You just sent it privately, whatever. And I did. And I didn't freestyle. I made All Good Vibrations. That was my demo to
Really?
Corey Grant.
I did not know that.
That
Wow.
was my demo. So like when I sent him the song, you know, and I sent him a video of me just kind of like with the song playing in the background. I'm just rapping along to it.
So you put a full package together.
Put a full package to try to show him like, look, like just trying to show him what I can do. And I won the challenge, and he sent over a pack, you know. And I actually told him like, I'm like, shit, I kind of want the song. I just for the submit, you know, I want that record. And I was like, yo, on top of the beat pack, can I keep the joint? Or do you know? And he was like, no, yeah, that's you.
Wow.
So I was like I really felt like I landed it right there.
That's just off the love too.
Yeah, off the love. And I was like, you know what? And then moving down, I'm like, yo, this is my single. This is my first single. So, you know, that's how that came together. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in working with more people. And it's just me I do have some interest, and just me just getting there and
reaching out and
stuff like that.
Outside of producers, is there any other people that you're interested in working with, like lyrically and stuff like that? You know, getting a verse or anything like that, working on other tracks?
There's a few people, that I want to work with. Sierra Delaney. She's a really dope singer from the city. Nuke. I say Nuke Franklin will be somebody I would want to work with. There's quite a bit, you know, but these are just a couple people that I would say that I've reached out to, you know. And
is there anything we can expect in the new year, 2025?
With those people, or in general?
In general, anybody that you haven't worked with before that you have already, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got a record with my homie Swanky. Shout out to Apocalypse Records.
Yeah.
Everybody over there, the homie Zell. Yeah, I got a crazy verse from Swanky on my upcoming project. But I don't know. I mean, everything's still open right now, but you can definitely expect a project for me in the next 2 months. I'm thinking April for sure.
So early with it.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
You had a light 2024. Can we expect a heavy 2025?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've definitely thought about that. Just what I did last year, in a sense of just putting out the 2 EPs. But you know, this year will mark 3 years since I've put out an album. So like I'm going heavy. I think we should go, like, this year I want to go super heavy. Like,
go mode.
Yeah, I'm back performing in the spring. I'm about to put out my album in the spring. So, I mean, starting second quarter, I'm not letting up.
All right, so you just finished up your performance of your newest track, Seals and Loft, on Will's House Live.
Yeah.
Explain to me what that meant to start the year off with that track.
It's one of the ones, you know. Seals and Lofts, it's a record who represents who I am, lyrically, wordplay, and I just feel like, you know, it's the one that I'm about to really lead off, and Seals is basically gonna show you what I'm coming with next. I'm very excited. Video and song drops on 2/16. I'm excited. Shot the video. I actually shot the video well over like a month ago or so. So this record we just been playing with like the last 60 days all together. You know, it's been one of the ones we've been focusing on.
So 2025, you're still keeping up with the bars, keeping up with the wordplay and everything
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely.
That's strong.
Absolutely, because I definitely believe in my pen, and I believe in my lyrical ability. So yeah, absolutely, and I'm gonna showcase that every single time.
Word. And you're someone who represents where they're coming from. You know, you stand on the west side.
Absolutely.
You're west side low.
Absolutely.
I'm on the west side.
Right.
I know you're a person that likes to eat. You a big restaurant person. Where am I eating on the west side? If I call you, I need a spot to go to.
You got a couple spots, man. Angelo's.
Okay.
Angelo's is one of the staples, at least on the west side, but people probably have it like top 5 in the city, if not top 3. So I'll definitely say Angelo's. There's just a lot of like, I mean, I like little shit, bro. Like there's some places that I can go to that's just like, it may not be everyone's preference, but you know, Chicken and JoJo's, like little shit. But those are just like some of the spots. Dina's.
Okay.
Big Dina's guy too.
Big Dina fan.
But there's a couple spots. I'm half Puerto Rican, so there's some Spanish places I like. Rincon,
Okay.
West Side area, right across from the shoe store. My cousin Vintage. Shout out to the homies over
Yes,
there,
sir.
the homie Pope and everybody. But yeah, just couple spots if you on the west. Depends what you like. Depends what you
You know
like.
what I'm saying? There's plenty of different spots to hit on the west side.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, that's all we got today. Thank you for running down the land with us.
Yes, sir.
You know, we really appreciate it. Make sure you go check out the latest track from Westside Low. Make sure you go check out the live performance on Will's House Live. Keep up to date with everything we got going on. And again, this is Brodie, and we ran down the land. You know what we do.
Yeah. And it's Westside Low. New music coming soon. Sales and Lofts. Album soon.
Longer, nigga, it's good riddance. If you know why, then you know I'm all about my business. Yeah, it's go time to slow grind. Yeah, to apply thick and see the goals and arms reach like I'm running the Olympics. Hey, running them back to backs and I don't see no restrictions. Just still talk, the one and only. You know the biggest.